It's a battle of very disappointing teams, to say the least. But the question here, who will self-destruct less in Cincinnati? Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz and NFL.com's Pat Kirwan with you, breaking down the 1-5 Jets, the 1-4 Bengals. And Pat, neither of these teams can play defense. But who's worse at it?
I don't know. I think you're going to have to rely on your offense to produce a lot of points. So let's go back to the offense. Which quarterback would you rather have?
You're talking, you've got, well, between Clemens and Pennington, or between Pennington and Palmer?
Anyone who's on the field, which quarterback do you want?
Is Boomer Esiason still available?
We got the point there.
Well, we'll take Carson Palmer. Let's get into that Bengals offense because they're going up against just defense that is just giving up points left and right. They did it against the Giants. They struggled last week. They gave up yards last week to the Eagles. They held them out of the end zone, but they gave up yards left and right. How in the world do they slow down this Bengals team, which should have a healthy Rudy Johnson?
If they get Rudy Johnson in the backfield and they can just threaten you with the run, the intent here is to throw the football. You know, I'm a little frustrated with Chad Johnson. I don't know what's going on with him. He looks out of whack to me, and he doesn't look like he's totally into this whole thing. Hopefully he gets refocused. That being said, you're looking at a Jets secondary defense that has given up 10 touchdown passes, and you got a quarterback in Palmer who's thrown 12. It's a bad combination. Don't see enough pass rush from the Jets to prevent Carson from throwing the ball on rhythm to whoever he wants.
Well, let's talk about the Jets offense here, because if the Bengals are going to score a lot of points, which you expect that they will, you got the Jets offense here, which has to match. And in the last 3 games, not as a team, but the offense itself has only produced 33 points the last 3 weeks. So you got Chad Pennington. How does he handle that?
Well, Kotry doesn't have a touchdown pass. They don't throw the ball over 25 yards. I think the longest reception all year is 29 yards, and I'm being kind there. He probably ran with the ball for 5 or 6 yards. And you have a running game that, now this is the team you want to run against. Everybody's run the ball for 100 yards against the Bengals, but the Jets average 3.7 a carry, so they may not be able to take advantage of the Bengals' deficiency in run defense.
But Thomas Jones did have 100 yards in the game against the Eagles. A couple of big runs early, but he did get 130 yards. Let's put all those numbers into the computer, come up with the AccuScore prediction. 10,000 tests, 10,000 results. Here's what it says for this game. Remember, all mathematical element, no human element to the fact that the Bengals are self-destructing, but still 74% of the time the Bengals came out victorious. Pat, somebody's got to win this game. Who is it?
I think the Bengals, and the Bengals can become still a decent team in this league. They're going to a long time to fix that defense, but they can get themselves back to an 8-8 type of football team. They're at home. There's a quarterback controversy starting to brew in New York. There's a denial that Pennington's going to leave the field, but sooner or later that's going to happen. The Bengals win this game, and they're going to probably put up about 28 points. The Jets can't do that.
The Bengals might put up more than 28 points just to take it out on somebody, because the Jets defense can't stop anybody. They've lost 3 straight. Bengals have dropped 4 in a row. Something's got to give. It starts at 4:05 p.m. Eastern on CBS. For more on this game or anyone else, be sure to stay with CBSSports.com. Watch everything on the CBS Audience Network. For Pat Kirwan, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care.